Hello everybody, how good of you to join. Welcome back to Endzone, and we are in day 21. As we can see, another drought is happening, and I can also see another one coming up there. So the droughts, well, technically speaking, they're not a real danger at this point with the water. The real danger lies in sandstorms if they appear in these droughts, and well, then they could damage my city significantly. Now, what we have village-wise, economy-wise, we don't have any tools. This is something that actually happened now quite surprisingly to me. We do still have some tools in the reserve, right? So that's that. So we can still use some of them, but not in the storage itself anymore. And I have no idea what's going on here. Let's have a look. The scrap tools we do. We have enough scrap. We have enough wood. So yeah, we should actually be producing quite a lot of tools there. Do I not have enough technicians? I have 2 technicians working as well. Very strange indeed. Let's just wait it out and see how it changes with this day. If it's not enough, then I will definitely have to get another technician workshop up there. Now we have 7 builders doing the job for us right now. We're getting a lot of adults in, so we have 52 adults at this point. And as we can see, we can redistribute them to all of these different sectors. And one of them, that's for the food, that's our fields that we have there, right? So the cultivated fields, we do need to choose a seed first. We don't have all the seeds available. So we do get the other seeds then from traders, like in that case cabbage, or expeditions. We can find them. For now we are locked to 2 random seeds that we have. The black salsify, I think this is pretty bad, and the beans is also not so good. And yeah, oh, actually black salsify has 300 food and this one has 180 food, so the beans are just better overall. Let's get 2 times the beans up there, and the only thing I now need is some farmers for that. So yeah, once we have finished the construction of all of that, actually, let's do it now. Let's get the first 2 farmers out there, and they're both working each now on these fields here. Now the fields, that's something though. Oh, wait a second. Actually, no, we don't. The fields, we have a problem with that, right? Because every time a drought happens, the fields wither. So there is, well, basically all the seeds are gone then, and there's no harvest. And since we have the droughts so close to each other, I don't think that fields will be a feasible way of our food production. I think the ranches, the pastures make more sense, though yeah, they require more resources for now. Let's actually assign everyone to builders. I'm not happy about the food though. Perhaps let's reassign 1 to gatherer, at least for now. So we have 2 gatherers. How do the gatherers have food? They do, 780 food in their vicinity, and this one 860. Is it closer? Oh, it's very close there too. So we don't even need to get up there, but right to the forest that we have in our surroundings. This should work. Alright, a few more shelters have been finished now too, and in the town center what we can see, the medical facility is now coming up. A major big building. And this is going to provide some healthcare for my citizens, provided that we have enough medication. And, well, we do have some herbs, but I don't have a herb garden yet. I should probably do something about that. Medical facility is up. Let's assign someone to that. So, let's assign 1, and he's going to be a medic. Right, he's going to work there now, and he's going to produce medicine out of the herbs that we have. Actually, from 1 herb, we get 10 medicine. Is that right? It seems like a lot to me. But perhaps it's working like this. And yeah, whoever's sick now can go into this beautiful entrance there and get treated. Actually, the medical facility is really huge in comparison to other buildings. The market, I don't think we have someone here. Oh yeah, there is someone working, but at the moment there's nothing in its area that could be collected, right? Because we don't have a special storage for that yet. So this is where this one comes into play. Oh, and the pasture is finished. Now what can we do here? This is the interesting part. We can now say to the hunter, this one, and I think this is pretty new, and we can say capture. Don't hunt animals for now, but capture them. Oh yeah, it's not going to produce any food then in this area, but for now let's have the capture. And we do have the we probably should have another hunter then working, because I would like to get a different animals, of course. Right here we do have only the so this one there. Look at that. When we zoom really closely in, it's beautiful to look at, right? There's someone going through the forest, dense grass that we see there. Fantastic. I guess it's going to take a while for this one here. So we do have wild boar, alright, that we get out, and we could then get something in here. we should have it there. Wild boar, there it is. Perfect. So once we have a few of them, we can use them in the pasture then to work with us. The storeroom is finished now too, so this is good for the fishermen, for example, that we have close by here. And yeah, we really need to wait on the drought before we can make the fields work. How's it looking with the other construction? Only the roads are missing. We actually have lots of scrap and wood, so I think what we should be doing is construct a few more buildings while we have the time, and one of them would be another hunting lodge. Something that we can have down here somewhere. I just need to check, do we have some game? We don't. There's actually no game around, is that for real? This will be hard then. Okay. Yeah. We don't have any game around the village. There is something here. Oh boy. Okay, there is something down there, but that's about it. Let's build us a hunting lodge in this area. We're going to need another road, but that's not okay. We don't have a lot of game. Right, there's the road for that. And water point is constantly filled with water and can weekly shorten the travel routes to obtain water. Oh, righto, this one is storing water as well as a middle station. Right before it's being used, for example, in the market. And by the way, yes, the market now has something in store. So as we can see, we got some fish, some water, scrap tools available here already. And yeah, thus people don't need to travel to, for example, the bus. And they don't need to travel all the way up here to the productions. And they can just go to the market, and the marketeer is in return getting those goods right to this position there. So it's much more centralized and makes it easier for my people to get their resources and save time ultimately. And let's just have a look. The hunting lodge now has captured the first animals, I think, and in the pasture, yes, we can now say wild boar, please choose this type. We have 2 of them, which would be fine already because they can reproduce them, provided they're different. And let's not slaughter them for now, right? We want to cultivate them. We want to get a certain population up, and I'm going to need, let's have 2 herders working in this one, and they can now cultivate my boars that I'm having, right? So we will capture 1 more, I think, and the same goes with this hunting lodge. It's finished now. Let's put it to capture only, and there we have more wild boar over there, but it's really not a lot. And let's assign the hunters to that as well. So 3 more hunters working down here. That's that. But as we can see, yep, game is getting low. We don't have that much game anymore. So that's why we need different types of food production that provide a safer income of food. Now the fishery is working fine, but it's definitely not enough. We need another one then soon. And how's it looking with the cemetery? We got 3 graves now out of 96. Right, and once it's full, we will need to build another one. But it's going to take a while. And there we have them. The first 2 wild boars, and they're now being, I guess, being cultivated here. And as we can see, also they can be now born. So the next one will be born in already 0.8 seasons. Can I then? Yeah, I could also empty them so they are set free. So I could, in this way, cultivate a lot of them and then set them free to hunt them again. But this would be, I don't know, restoring nature or something like that. Hunting lodge, this one. Let's actually say hunting. Right, because we have the boars now anyway, I don't need to capture them any longer. So we're just going to slaughter every one of them. The drought is incoming, so really no use for the farmers at the moment. We might just get another fisherman up then. Oh, yeah, and the radiation protection. 1 tailor suit or 1 tailor shop is not going to do it. Right, we do need another one. Despite having enough cloth and stuff like that. But let's get us another tailor shop, and let's just place it right next to this one. We also have some 8 homeless people at the moment. The shelter is not full yet. We could say all citizens or all settlers should be sheltered here. Then we wouldn't have any homeless. But I think we're just going to build a few more houses. There's a road for that. And let's just have another road then all the way down here. What I need first is some housing though. So we can have another block of shelters in this area. And we might actually build... First of all, this well here, I don't like this anymore because I would like to build some other stuff there. We might want to move the well, so I'm going to build another one. More or less down here. Yes, this is right. So it's close to this cistern there, which is full, by the way. That is a good sign. But it should be closer within it, right? So there we can actually squeeze it in. This is working perfectly fine. And then we can get rid of this one, this well there. I'm going to demolish it now. And then we can build something else in here that we need for our citizens. For example, a forum where we could have then decrees being imposed on our citizens if we want to. And a pub. For the pub though, we do need beer. It produces beer, liquor and joints. So we do need to have, for example, wheat as a first thing here. Only beans are available right now. Now, I would also like to start then with more advanced buildings. One of them would be the expedition station and the research station and the trading post. For that, however, we do need some resources like, for example, metal tools, 12 of them. That's quite a lot. I think we're going to need a second workshop. So let's just build us another workshop right beside the other one, I guess. We can squeeze it in here just fine. Like this. Yep. There we have it then. And another thing is we probably will need more of these recyclers here, right? The refinery, that's still going to take a while before we can actually do this. And yeah, since we do have a nice block of recyclers here, I think we just can have a few more right here. So let's have, yeah, 4 more for now. They're going to work then through the scrap that we have. And this storeroom is getting a bit low there, so I might also have another temporary storeroom close to this area. Probably somewhere... Oh boy. Where should we have this one? Not that much space anymore left here. Let's have it down here, right? So this is still within the market area. And yeah, there we have that. By the way, we could also change the area of influence for the market itself so that it knows where it should be getting the resources from. And for now it's fine though. But if we move our industry and food production more to the south, of course we would have to change this. Drought is happening. We have enough water and food for now being stored. And oh yeah, this is looking really good. We have enough animals now here, so now we can say slaughter if the animal exceeds the maximum number of animals, right? And then we can finally start produce some food in this pasture. And then of course we can have several of them. By the way, my scrapyard is already taking the scrap from here, as it should be, because I want to get rid of all of that here and have more space for the fields then. It's really bad that the drought, the next, is already happening in 3 days then. I don't know if we cultivate a lot. I'm going to try it anyway because we have enough settlers at this point. I'm also finishing some productions, some constructions here now. Quite a lot of them. We have everything for that. We don't have any protection at all at the moment though. There's also no radiation for now. That's good. And medicine. Oh yeah, we don't have any medicine, so my average health of the citizens is going down there a bit. I think we are also going to need some herbs. And for that we do have our special herbal hut. This is taking then herbs from the forests. Now obviously it's a drought, so there's not much going on, but I'm pretty sure that we can get some herbs from down here, from these forests there. So for later, once the drought is over, we can have that. I still don't understand how we have 24 settlers without protection. I have 2 tailors working. And we have finished also the task here. We don't have enough protective clothing. Produce 6 carbon masks, and we do get 19 carbon masks on top of that. So this should really provide enough protection for all my citizens. As we can see, it's being used right away. And this one is still not going down. And now it is. Alright, and those recyclers have been finished now too. Let's just see. Clothing, we have enough. I would like to have someone working on the metal, someone on the plastic. And can we have electronics? No. Okay. Electronics is not possible for now. Plastic, the rest of them, we're going to need that. And let's assign a few of them to the refiner then. 4 more. So that's really some mass production here. I think we're now going to deplete the scraps that we have though. And that means I need another scrapyard that is working for us then. And the scrapyard is then also going to deplete. Yep. There we have, for example, 3,000 scrap available. And I might actually just build it to the other one. Because why not? We can choose the area of influence then anyway. So let's have another scrapyard. Right here. Perfect. And now they're all working. Oh, and what I can say is they do still require a street. By the way, perf roads, we have paved roads, we have them too. But for now, I do need to research that. I need to research everything. Let's just build some roads around it there too, and behind the hospital. And then we can squeeze in some more stuff there. Yeah, homeless people, we have a lot. Ah, very good. Look at that. It's being cleaned up now here. So less and less scraps that we have. And slaughter. Wild boar. I think we... Oh, it's consuming water. I should have thought about that, but yeah, we have enough water production anyway. What I can do here though is I could have a second pasture then soon. Now let's just try to cultivate the fields there. No idea, perhaps it's working before the drought happens. And oh, the herbal hut is also finished, so let's assign 2 herbalists for that, and let's have them working in these forests. And as we can see, 400 herbs are actually available. Perfect. And yes, it's actually working rather quickly, as we can see. So some beans are coming up, and we would already have 42 food on that now. I think the fact that it's raining is helping there as well. I might actually assign a few more so we speed up the harvest. So we could still squeeze in a smaller harvest there. Right? Yep. And I think we should do it now. So that's at least 100 food that we get in addition before this one happens, the drought. And as we can see, they're working on that. Kevin and Toby. Both of them have carbon masks, right? I hope so. No, only neck scarf. The next scrapyard is also finished. Let's assign some 4 people to that. Actually, let's make it full, so we have 10. And let's assign them to this area down here, I think. Do we have some more scrap around it? No. Oh, there we have something, right? Some 400. Let's clean this one before I really go for this whole area there. Because we also then destroy these beautiful train wrecks that we have in these areas. So I'm going to do this last. And water, water is actually, it was stable, it used to be stable, so it's going down there a bit. Let's assign another water carrier. We still have 4 builders and we still need them, but for what? I don't know. It says I need 4 builders for the moment, but I don't see anything, so no idea. What I can definitely do is having another pasture. I would definitely like to have this one here. There we have it. And orchards, we also don't have them yet, so I might also have some orchards here in the south working for us then, like this one. They take quite some time before they are productive, but once they are productive throughout the year. And there we have that. Oh, there's also some radiation creeping in now from the debris, I think, coming towards us, but it's only some minor radiation, so that should be fine. I hope so. And the next pasture is working now as well. Some wild boars. We have 7. We have 1 in store right now. So 2 are needed, of course, for this to reproduce. So I hope that some of those guys here will then switch to this pasture there. And I think it's working like that. Because 1 we have, and the second we should then also have. And the orchard here, we can now also choose something, and pecan is the only thing we can have. And the other seeds, of course, we need to get then over time again. This is also a farmer, as far as I know. So let's assign 2 more farmers. We have 8 of them now. Some of them are working on these fields. And by the way, yes, for now they're working through the drought. I think they're just going to consume some water. Nah, they're going down, as we can see. So they're withering right now. Nothing I can do about that for now. There is irrigation for later, but not for now. And what do we do here? I probably will deactivate this one now. So once we reach 7, we have 7. Once we get another boar, hopefully they deliver it then down here. That's important. Oh, the water is dropping hardcore right now. I might need a few more wells. And let's just go for this one. There we have the well. And can I have another one there? Ah, there we have one, alright. There we can have one more. I'm going to provide that. And here also with another 100 efficiency. This well here can actually stay then later as well. About the pasture though. What's going on here? Oh, look at that. One wild boar is enough and we can reproduce. So there is another. Oh, actually we have 2. Alright, my bad. We have 2 because I think they're being brought over from there. I can now activate the slaughtering again, and then we can do the same here. And hopefully the drought is over. It is. Oh, there's also radiation creeping in from the mountains now. I hope the next rain washes it away. We have some protection now. We have enough tools again, thanks to 2 of them working. But the metal is out. Let's just see. We're definitely producing too much plastic anyway, so let's produce the metal here. Wood, scrap. Oh boy, the water. Electronics, that is something we need from... I think we get it from expeditions, so we need to wait on that. But the water... Right, we have another well ready. This one. So let's assign it. And we have 9 settlers. Oh my goodness. Available right now for something. That's quite a lot. Let's activate a few more herders so that we really cultivate those boars there. Other than that, I will need to find some work for those guys. We have lots of homeless settlers too. Let's build another shelter. I will need another shelter anyway to have some control over my population. So let's build it here. So these shelters are kind of like the buffer between my town, my real town, and my industry zone. And we're going to assign, or we're going to allow all settlers, right? Yeah, so that at least we don't have any homeless. And might also just have a few more cabins then in this area. And as we can see, yep, there is radiation here lurking around, but we have enough medicine, so I think we should be fine. And yeah, I think now next step would be the trading post, so we can trade with the outside world and get the expedition station up, because I do want to start my first expeditions for the electronics in order to get the electricity. Without that, we are totally screwed for the late game. Stay tuned.